Welcome to this madhouse, madhouse.
The following contest is a 6-person tornado tag match. Introducing first, from Kent in England, he is the men's Madhouse champion, the general manager, Fredders. You didn't really think I was going to let a Madhouse episode go with the last fight and not showcase the champions the singles champions a little bit, did you? Like, you didn't think that for a moment, did you? That's just crazy. That is just crazy. But no, Fredders does showcase that this team right here. There's been a few hints dropped about who's going to be in the main event, but now we're going to find out. Of course, starting it with the men's champion. And his tag team partners. First, from Nashville, Tennessee, she is the women's Madhouse champion, Cassidy Carpenter. What an addition to Madhouse Cassidy Carpenter has been. Joins the Madhouse, wins the Battle Royal to be a contender for the women's championship, gets the women's championship, and before you know it, she's proved why she deserves to be top dog. And his second tag team partner, from Yorkshire in England, she is the Madhouse Intergender Singles Champion, Tee. Very successful defense of her title against Jey Uso in that Hell in a Cell match last week. But as I say, you can't really celebrate the last fight and have the final episode in the Madhouse for this game cycle and not feature your singles champions. That's just absolute pure craziness. But on their own, they're absolute dominant. Will team champions be able to pull off a win tonight? and their opponents. First, from Scotland, Scarlet. You wanted Ambi in this matchup. To be fair, when I broke the news yesterday about having to change up the main event, two of my mods were very desperate to be involved in this matchup. Now, I think they initially thought that when I said I had a plan for them, that I was going to put them alongside each other. These two haven't worked alongside each other once. Why start now? And her tag team partners. First, from Belfast, Northern Ireland, Carlos, who has turned completely on her tag teams, particularly more so after Ray's double injury attempts at Love Trainwreck. She definitely wants to bounce back from that. She might even have her eyes set on Cassie's title next year. And their final partner from Bahama, Puerto Rico. Here's the most streamed artist in the world, Bad Bunny. Having fought Carlos last week, Bad Bunny's now fighting alongside her. How this is gonna go remains to be seen, but what a match we've got tonight. So we have got the champions against a team of Scarlet, Carlos and Bad Bunny, who seems to, because it was all around the Madhouse, Bunny just went for the ref. Bunny just went for the ref, good God. Of course, Tee and Am are going for each other straight away. Cassidy and Bad Bunny are going after one another. I think Fred has just dropped Carlos. But right, and now everyone seems to be going for themselves. Cassidy going for a pin on Carlos. Carlos has kicked up one. Fred's just pulled a net breaker on the poor Scarlet. Right there. This in the Madhouse, you want chaos, you're getting chaos. That is what I'm primarily saying to this. But as we are seeing pure carnage unfold right here, as poor Fredo's aimed for Scarlet. Right here, 1.5 has gone for. Carlos kicking Fredo straight in the back for right here. Oh, that's one way to from I suppose. Tee's getting her butt hit to her by Bad Bunny. Oh, Fredo's has brought out a chair, but that ain't for sitting. Oh. Tee came to the defense of Fredo's there from the onslaught there from Scarlet. Sorry, you need to forgive me. Whenever it comes to these sorts of matches, there's always so many much chaos going on. It's so hard to catch up. At times it really is. Oh, standing Spanish fly from Fred is on to Scarlet. Flog her down a little bit. Cassidy Carpenter has sort of like pretty much kept to herself, but right as she says that, oh, this is just absolute craziness going on. Everything's going off in this corner. Tee's just parading around and saluting herself in the ring. Now Scarlet comes in. But oh god, Carlos up on the top rope. Carlos actually pulled something off for once. And it was on to Cassidy Carpenter as well. Slam there from Bad Bunny. Tee's gone. Bunny's kicked Big T. This is absolute insanity. This is absolute insanity. But right now, Bad Bunny's up on top. Bunnies can fly. Whether he pulled that off, I'm not too sure. Few dynamic elbow drops there just for good measure. Fred is putting the pin on the Scarlet. Pins down at 2. Carlos hits a destroyer on Cassidy. Carlos hits her good old potato destroyer on Cassidy. Before hitting that kind of move. You don't often see that from Carlos. But as we are seeing, who on earth is Bunny hoping gets back up? We're not sure, but the Bunnies are flying once again, going for T. Scarlet's going for the pin on Fredders here. 2 is the count. Currently stays down for Cassidy coming to the rescue as well. Oh, we're seeing great power here from Fredders. Great athleticism into the jackhammer. Fredders going for the pin attempt right there, but Carlos is making sure that he can't even get the count started. But we are seeing such oof. This is pure onslaught going on. Carlos going for the pin on Fredders. What a story this would be. But no, Cassidy stops the pin attempt. And Madhouse, you are right. This is awesome. The 3 champions are in the ring here. Cassidy going for the pin. Nope. Carlos kicks out before the pin attempt can really start. T and Amber going for it once again. Standing Spanish fly there from Cassidy Carpenter on to Carlos. This is something else. Yeah, iced up. Fred is falling flat on his ass. They're not entirely sure what that's going on about there. Oh! That's the Bourbon Destroyer there from Cassidy Carpenter. Yeah, is up. Here we are, and oof. This match has just been pure chaos from the get-go. But here we are, T trying to give a hug on to Carlos, but to then just throw her down. Amby, how's it going? Welcome on in. So great to see you. But Cassidy going with the bully. Carlos there. What? Double onslaught there from. Oh! Scarlet saves the match, making Red's kick at 2.5. Oh! And there's a backstabber. Just for extra measure, BFT from Fredders. Learned that from his good boy LA Knight, but whilst he was distracted by that, Carlos went for the full on Cassidy. Nothing on towards there. Oh, frog splash by Fredders on the Bad Bunny. T's just hitting everybody with chairs. Standing Spanish fly there from Fredders on the Bad Bunny. Like, so much is just going on. Once Fredders going for the pin attempt. Right here. Fredda scores the win for Team Champions. Here are your winners, the team of Cassidy Carpenter, Tee, and the General Manager, Fredda's. Part of the ring I've just seen's broken. That matchup was so intense, we've broke the ring. We broke the ring. Like, but I tell you what,